The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is full of degenerates. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to pick up a biology textbook. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress?
A dude?
Look again. Who is it?
That wasn't a woman?
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them.
What are they?
Transformers. They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes. That means that anyone coming out of the female bathroom is potentially a ladyboy. Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything, but in reality, it's just delusion.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are at the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled. But where they have failed, you will succeed.
What?
I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge lawsuits?
No, Neo. If you identify as an innocent human being, you won't have to.
I identify as an innocent human being.
Washington, D.C. has never looked so clean. Washington, D.C. has never been so safe as it is today.
I gotta tell you, this is the safest I've ever felt in D.C. in my life. People out here, families, dogs, all because the National Guard is here. All because the president is doing something that Democrats in Washington, D.C. refuse to do. This is how it should be.
National Guard here, they've made the metro so much safer.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, National Guard. The National Guard and the Metropolitan Police Department did a damn good job cleaning up DC.
And this city used to be disgusting. It used to be dirty. It used to be filthy. It used to be dangerous. And what Trump has done has uncovered the beauty of what is really an incredible and iconic city.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Sky here from Oak Societies. It's episode number 1131. It is June 25th, 2026. Let's welcome in all of our friends over on Rumble, over on Kick, over on X, over on YouTube, and of course, my favorite platform, built by Patriots for Patriots. Let's see all the down the chats over on pilled.net. Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the show. It's almost Mufasa Friday, fam. Hey, did you guys see that Elon Musk shared the Citizen Vigilante movie on his profile today? Oh my God. He shared the entire movie. It's free on X right now. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to go see it because someone dropped the sticker in the chat. I'm going to just blast this because this shit is hilarious. It's already a sticker. And, well, it kind of sums up the movie pretty quickly. So, if you guys haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's, I promise you'll love it. So, guys, we got big wins coming to the Supreme Court today. Trump said, no more Haitians. No more Haitians in America. It's time to go bye-bye. No more eating the cats and the dogs. Big win also. Big win. Also for the Second Amendment today, thanks to Supreme Court out in Hawaii. The Democrats are regretting Mamdani. And Caitlin Clark is getting the George Floyd treatment from the WNBA. Let's say hello to everybody, shall we? Got Francine out there, DeWanna Q of Lurks, Mr. McBastard, Candelicious, Tennessee Girl. What's up, Tennessee Girl? We got Down Home, Ozark Freedom Girl, Fighting Irish. Welcome in, guys. Those stickers are everywhere. Cat Girl, Captain Blasto, Scorch, welcome in. Bambi Rose, Willow Lady, 208 Outdoors. We got Enemy out there. We got Francine, RP67. Lulu's out there. Welcome in, friend. Incorruptible Garden. Welcome in, guys. Great to see you out there. Who else? We got TP. Welcome in. We got Halo Moon. Fiona Shrek in the house. It wasn't me. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the love so far. Roy Stones and Bones. It wasn't me. Drop the sticker. We got the Evan Doctor here with DJ Guess in the chair. Let's fucking go. I literally just texted the doc there and said, dude, you gotta get this movie. You gotta go watch it. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Absolutely love it. Citizen Vigilante, please get it. Your MAGA customers will absolutely enjoy it. You can play it on repeat. Who else we got out there? Wix Vixen, Silly Boar. Great to have you guys out there. I saw Jack Attack. I saw Cyber out there as well. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. What up, Krista Crusader? Thank you so much. Sasha's Launcher and Ghost Pepper. Awesome. What up, Scott 17? There we go. All right, Rumble. Me and Little Cat. And PJ Corrigan and Via. Thank you, Little Cat, for holding down that sad chat. And over on YouTube, Big Willie. Justin Parson, welcome in, friends. Tiffany Vinci. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. The like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hello, Georgia boy. The maker is sharing it for free. Yeah. The director put it out there. Elon Musk put it out there. They literally made the movie and dedicated to all the victims and of the murders and rapes throughout Europe, and also completely shooting down all the corrupt judges and the corrupt systems and the entire legal system throughout all of Europe. And it's crazy because I didn't even know this. It was Sunday, I believe. Sean played on his channel for the Patriot theater that he does every weekend. I had no idea he even played it. I actually saw Jack Basabic talking about it on Monday, and I didn't know what this movie was about. And I went and watched the trailer for it, and I was like, "Holy shit! This looks like something that we could watch on a bonus hole show." So that's what we did on Monday, and it started to really pick up. And now Elon Musk straight up shared the entire movie. You can go right to his profile and download it now. And the director also made it free for the entire world to watch because they're so sick and tired of these fucking muzzies and these third worlders and all these illegal immigrants killing their people, trying to take their culture. So they literally made a movie about shit that's in our minds and shit that's talked about as far as actual justice. And well, let's just say it's very vividly and violently portrayed in that movie, and it will not disappoint. So it's a flawed man, but taking matters into his own hands. So please go watch it. Go watch it. And I don't even know who this is. We're just gonna ban. We're just gonna ban. There we go. It's so much easier. So I got a little cat. I don't even know who Demon Slayer is, but he's whoever it is. It's just gone. The trolls they just don't last anymore. I have zero tolerance for anyone talking shit these days, so we just ban. It's just so much easier. All right, guys, we're at 1,200 gold pills and counting. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it, fam. I might have to cut the show a little bit earlier today. My babysitter, she's got some plans, and I might have to cut the show earlier than usual, but I'll try to go as long as we can. We got big wins here, guys. We got regret coming from the Democrats, which is hilarious. And, yeah, Kaylin Clark got the George Floyd treatment, and we got a Louisiana pastor that said enough's enough and absolutely beat the shit out of a dude that threatened to rape and kill his wife and children. So, guys, we got a wild show here. If you all can, please smash the red pill, keep the gold pills flowing. 20K is that daily goal, as we always do. Let's keep that rocking and rolling, fam. Thank you to the mods for being here, as always. You guys ready for a News Blitz on a Thirsty Thursday edition? Let's fucking do it. All right, guys, absolute devastation as we did somewhat cover this right after Trump did his speech for the America 250 fair, but it looks like up to 100,000 people feared dead after massive twin quakes rocked Venezuela on top of hundreds of buildings. The USGS said the first quake registered a magnitude of 7.1 with an epicenter near Moran, about 104 miles west of Caracas at a depth of 8 miles. 1 minute later, a similarly massive magnitude 7.5 quake struck nearby, roughly 10 miles southwest of Moran at a depth of 6 miles. Remarkably, the dual quake was followed almost immediately across the world by a 6.9 magnitude tumbler in northern Japan, which rattled buildings in Tokyo. Fam, all kinds of people got killed in this. It's absolutely devastating. It's a good thing that America is now friends with Venezuela, basically because we took them over and took their leader in the middle of the night. It's absolutely devastating, but please pray for these people because it wasn't just Venezuela. There was a magnitude first heard in California's Redwood Valley. 7 hours later, a double quake inflicted out in Venezuela at 7.2 and a 7.5, like we just said. Finally, a mere 25 minutes after Venezuela twins, a magnitude 6.9 marine earthquake struck offshore of Fuji, Japan. Very rare to see this much seismic activity across the globe in such a short period of time. But what would you expect, guys? It's fireworks. It's America's 250th birthday. Over here, Donald Trump wanted to also let everyone know the two major earthquakes that just hit the great people of Venezuela are both massive in scale and have left a devastating number of deaths. USA stands ready, willing, and able to help. I have instructed all agencies of our government to get ready to move quickly. We will be there for our new and great friends. Whether they want to be friends or not, they are. Early reports are not good. Over here, guys, it's an insane, disgusting story of a mother who drowned her baby daughter and then blamed it on COVID. Found not guilty by reason of insanity. 43-year-old Precious Bland. Her name's Precious, and her last name's Bland. What an ironic two names there. Said she drowned her baby in a bathtub due to a psychotic episode caused by COVID-19. Bland accused COVID of causing her to baptize her family members, allegedly telling them that Jesus Christ is coming and COVID is going to kill us all. After drowning her 15-month-old baby in the bathtub, her husband tried interfering. Bland then stabbed him multiple times before stabbing their 16-year-old daughter. The husband and 16-year-old daughter were treated at the hospital. And, well, Judge Miguel de Layo ultimately ruled that Bland did not understand the nature of her actions, finding her not guilty by reason of insanity, and people were outraged by this. And, well, It's not going anywhere, as Attorney General James Utmeyer said this was a bench trial. It's time to impeach this judge. My office will be drafting articles of impeachment, and we look forward to working with all legislators who will support. These judges, guys, impeachment's not enough with some of these judges that are committing treason, in my opinion. We all know the punishment for that. The post-millennial guys over here, as sex abuse lawsuits are now sending insurance costs skyrocketing for 130 Washington state school districts, because when you let the trans and the LGBTQ AIDS into your society, well, it affects everybody, and including insurance. School districts across Washington are facing steep increases in liability insurance costs as a wave of sexual abuse lawsuits continue to drive multi-million-dollar settlements because, well, when you let dudes into women's bathroom and you let them grow up kids and be pedophiles, what else do you expect? According to the Cascadian Daily News, roughly 130 school districts participating in the Washington School Risk Management Pool were recently notified that their rates will increase by an average of 45% for the coming year, far exceeding an earlier projected increase of 18% because there are so many sexual abuse cases happening because the LGBTQ mafia, they're not going to be able to afford this shit anymore. And again, you're just going to outwoke yourself. Over here, guys, from human events, a French teen was beaten into a coma, dies. 5 suspects arrested, and again, another innocent French kid, guys. This is terrible. 17-year-old French teen was beaten into a coma by a group of North African migrants and died from his injuries. The incident took place in the southern French city of Narbonne, and 5 suspects, including 3 minors, have been arrested. And guys, this is what I'm telling you. Go watch Citizen Vigilante. It'll make you feel a whole lot better when you see these stories and these situations. Absolutely horrific. And like I said, guys, Elon Musk shared a full banned film, Citizen Vigilante, on his X account today. World's first trillionaire CEO, Elon Musk, shared the entire Citizen Vigilante film on his X account. The film tracking the story of an American expat living in Europe who undertakes a personal mission of hunting down criminals and the soft-on-crime officials who let them off, was banned in Germany for violence and an anti-immigrant. Guys, yeah, this wasn't like a subtle anti-immigrant message. This was a overtly over-the-top and amazing anti-immigrant message. And yes, this film was banned in Germany because it's that good, and you guys got to go watch it. But thank you to Elon Musk for getting the word out. Everybody that's a sane American and sane human being, we're all tired of the bullshit. Some great news, guys, coming out. The Postmaster General plans to hold back mail-in ballots from states that refuse to turn over the voter rolls. This is great news. During a Senate hearing testimony, Postmaster General David Steiner defended the admin's position, saying the U.S. Postal Service was not being politicized and that compliance with the proposed requirements would determine whether ballots are processed. And he's saying if you're not going to give over your voter rolls and clean them up, well, we have no reason to do mail-in ballots for your state. That is a major blow to these blue states. And fam, I'm telling you, midterms, they're looking pretty damn good. And last but not least, guys, Jimmy Kimmel announces longtime Trump adversary Rosie O'Donnell going to be guest hosting during the 2-month hiatus because this retard's probably taking a vacation to go diddle more kids. And well, who's better to run your show than Rosie O'Donnell, because she absolutely hates Trump. And what that, fam, is today's News Blitz. It just keeps getting better, fam. It just keeps getting better and better and better. Thank you all for being here. As per usual, you guys are dominating, as always, in the Gulp Hills. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all the donations you guys are throwing out. Jack Attack, always throwing out with the show, the cookie. Thank you, SBF Chief, for the can. Good evening, everyone. Time for another good show. I hope everybody's well. Good to see you all. Thank you, SBF Chief. We got Mac Daddy in the house with the cookie. Tweety and Wix Vixen, thank you for the cookies as well. SKG, thank you for the can, my friend. Appreciate that. And we also got Halo Moon, says, hey, fam, prayers up for Tennessee Girl. Much love to Scott and the mods. Yeah, guys, keep those prayers up for Tennessee Girl. She's dealing with some situations medical-wise, so keep those, keep the prayers up for her, all right? She's in the chat. She's hanging out, which is great. But keep those prayers up, fam. We really appreciate it. Thank you, SKG. Did you see the Nick Shirley video from Canal Street, New York? Looked a little dangerous. We're going to be watching some of that tonight, SKG. Nick Shirley is in the heart of the beast right now. And he's exposing a lot of criminals on Canal Street. And I haven't been in Canal Street. The last time I was in Canal Street, it was probably around 2015, 2014, around then. Canal Street it's one of the busiest streets in the entire city. And it did not have nearly the amount of third world trash that is there today in just about 10 years, which is crazy. But we'll get into it. Thank you, SKG, Senior Polio. Thank you for the shades. We got Cyber. This is a phone call from Spaz. What up, guys? Thank you so much. And what up, Spaz? Thank you, Cyber of the Shades and Metalworker. Thank you for the cookie, guys. We're almost at 3,000 gold pills. Thank you so much, fam. 20K is that daily goal. Smash the red pill. Keep the gold pills full and the stickers fine. Please, everyone else. Thank you so much for being here on Rumble, Kick, and X, and of course, YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe, engage in the chat as always. We got a big show, guys, as we always do. 2 big major wins coming from the Supreme Court, fam. Thank you to the conservative justices. Sometimes they do get it right. And what we're going to watch, guys, to lead into the main event here, well, there's a socialist survivor debating a new New York City socialist. And when you have someone that actually came from a war-torn socialist country like Venezuela, and they try to convince retards here in the United States that it's really bad, well, they're not even listening to them at this point, and this is why you can't save these people. Enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Take a watch.
You love socialism as an idea for New York.
Good to give it a shot.
This is my friend Daniel, who escaped Venezuela at the age of 17.
Do you know what socialism is?
Mostly
What is it?
helping people out rather than 100% on like improving like the economy. And
Venezuela, we started that way. Chavez came to power democratically in Venezuela.
Yes.
It's the only country that was ever destroyed by socialist and democratic.
Venezuela, y'all got a lot of other problems to deal with.
The problems were caused by the socialist policies.
What happened in Venezuela isn't going to happen here.
Did you know that Venezuela was the 4th richest country in the world in the 1950s?
You mentioned how economically New York is really good.
My grandparents were farmers from Europe, and they immigrated to Venezuela because it was much wealthier. The government came and took over people's companies.
Some socialist policies I think is good and would benefit everybody.
Mamdani himself said that his goal is to abolish private property.
All of it. He's going to take everything.
We can establish community land trusts to gradually buy up housing on the private market and convert it to community ownership.
You want to live in a public housing? No. It's going to stop people from renting apartments because they're not going to be able to profit. There are going to be fewer apartments for rent, and then we're going to have less opportunities to actually live.
Why don't you move out of New York?
I already did, actually.
Oh, then awesome. Why do you care?
Well, I already moved out of my country, too. You think people should just keep moving out as socialists destroy their countries and their
I mean,
cities?
if you don't like the policies that the government's in power are doing, then yeah.
Woke Society's fam, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it all to light, all the plans they conceal. Grab your flashlight, it's time to go down the rabbit hole. It's dark and hell is hot, dealing with satanic souls. The tide is turning, patriots are now in control. Apply aggressive pressure right now until they fold, stay woke. Open up guys and keep them peeled. All they do is lie, realize not everything is real. Through Project Looking Glass, the future is revealed. Future proves past, but there won't be any deals. No time like the present for this music with the messages. The method to my madness, beat the madness to my method. Give you nothing but the truth now to capture your attention. Broke free from the matrix, master the dimensions. People swear they know the truth, but aren't asking any questions. Confirmation bias, so they pass on interventions. For those who know the truth, but they pass it just to mention. Of anything you might say, the passes their defenses. Wake up, and don't you dare go back to sleep. Always keep one eye open for demons on the creep. Once you turn into a wolf, you won't ever be a sheep. A worldwide awakeness, so now run and tell your peace. Woke Society's fam, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it all to light, all the plans they conceal.
Senate sucks. I'm gonna say it, they suck. This is not hard. 80% of the American people save America. Not 80% of and the only organization that to act Senate. Everybody else is saying this is common sense. You should do common sense things. Let's make sure only Americans voting in our elections. Makes sense, right? Let's protect the franchise of the American people. Let's make sure that people who are sent to Washington are being voted on by Americans. Who the American people choose is up to them, but we have a responsibility to secure that franchise and to secure that process for the American people. And what is happening in the U.S. Senate is laziness. Quite frankly, it's disgusting. But the Senate Democrats don't want to have voter ID in America. Why? Because they want to maintain their power. Senate Republicans don't want to do the right thing and actually have a true filibuster on the floor and debate the matter on the floor, because it would take them away from their precious meetings that they have to conduct. I'm sorry. They have a responsibility to open up the Senate floor and debate this issue in front of the American people. I agree with Chairman Harris 1,000%. I want to hear what Chuck Schumer has to say on the floor in full debate about why he opposes this measure. I want to hear what Elizabeth Warren has to say about why she would oppose this measure. I want her to tell the people of Massachusetts why she believes that the people of Massachusetts should not have to show a photo ID in order to vote in a federal election in the United States of America. Just the other day, President Obama opened up his presidential library.
Would you like to find that?
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Scott here from Woke Societies. It's episode number 1131. It's June 25th, 2026. Welcome to all of our friends over on Rumble, Kick, X, YouTube, and of course, everybody over on Pilled.net. Byron Donald's not wrong. Worthless fucks. Absolute worthless fucks. John Thune, the biggest worthless fuck in the Senate. I think John Thune gave the Senate, guys, I'm not even joking, because I was literally joking with Cage. I'm like, man, it seems like the Senate's been working for quite a while now. When I say quite a while, it's like more than a week. I'm like, usually they're on a vacation. And lo and behold, we find out, I think it was last night, that John Thune has given these fuckers 19 fucking days more of vacation. Guys, oh man. Trump, this is why Trump went into had a meeting with the Senate. I'm sure it was discussed. He walked in with Thune, then walked out with Mike Lee and others that are they're doing everything they can to get the Save America Act done. And to me, guys, that is priority number one right now. More than anything, fam, I picked the wrong career. Man, to be a fucking U.S. Senator. What a life. What a fucking life, man. Don't worry, guys. We'll get into some more positive news. These clowns are going to get it regardless. And so some people were upset yesterday, not here, just in general online, but who knows if it's real or not, because internet's not real life. People are really upset about that housing bill that Trump said, he's like, you know what? We're not going to sign that right now. We're just going to keep that to the side because nothing should be getting signed unless it's the Save America Act. And looking at that bill, guys, it was nothing but hogwash. It was nothing but trash. And when you really look at these bills and the details within, like the devil and the details of this stuff, you go and realize that these rhinos and these fucking disgusting pieces of shit Republicans we're talking about the non-MAGA ones. They're trying to throw we the people a fucking bone, so we'll be happy with what the fucking scraps that they give us, so we'll stop asking for things. So we'll turn the pressure down on these people. But it didn't fucking work. You know who saw right through it? Trump saw right through it. Trump saw right through it. And said, you know what? We're not going to be signing anything until that's done. But just so you guys know, John Thune gave the Senate a nice 19-day vacation, which is like, it's just so fucking disgusting to me that these people, man, they cannot, there's no excuse, no fucking excuse. And you can't blame the Democrats forever. Just get it done, man. Because if it's not going to get done, Trump's going to make an executive order and force it to get done. So all kinds of good stuff, though, guys, I promise. Thank you all for the Gold Pills, fam. Thank you, everyone on the platforms. Red Pill Smash, all that good stuff. Thank you to my mods. You guys are fantastic. Thank you to SKG, Senior Ploy with the Shades, Cyber with the phone and the shades, Metalworker with that cookie, and Fuji Cash throwing down 3,200 gold pills on the show, says Trump is not fucking around with these Republicans and these communists. Gloves are coming off. The gloves are coming off, Fuji. We're getting into, we're kind of into the lull period right now, right? I told you guys this is always the slowest part of the year as far as news-wise happenings. What we do here. This is the spring into the summer is always the slow times, and even on a political year. But it's not going to remain like that. I can promise you that. Once we get through the middle and around towards the end of the summer, Trump is going to be on the campaign trail. He's going to be doing rallies for all the new MAGA candidates that are going to be running in November. And then before we know it, guys, it's going to get cold out. Football will be starting ramping up again, and Thanksgiving will be here, and the midterms as well. And we'll be going into the end of this year. We're already more than halfway through 2026 already, which is fucking wild, which is absolutely wild. But there's always something to cover here, fam. Always something, and the wins keep piling up. And the wins keep piling up specifically with the Supreme Court. My goodness. Supreme Court sides with Trump, allows immigration officials to block migrants who show up at U.S.-Mexico border seeking asylum. And Sotomayor is absolutely fuming over this. Fuming.
Alert. Retard alert, class.
In a 6-3 decision, the High Court ruled that migrants cannot apply for asylum until they step foot into the United States. The three liberal justices, Sotomayor, Kagan, and Jackson, dissented because, of course, they did. In a rare move, Sotomayor read her dissent from the bench. The consequences of today's decision are predictable. She said, more people will die. More third worlders will die, guys. More people will attempt to cross the border illegally, and some will make it while others will not. Well, guess what? So I don't know if you saw the numbers on the border. We're at a big fucking goose egg for months now because Trump shut that shit down. Because when you do, you can just do things in this country, guys. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane that if you just take and we get a new president that actually cares about this country, doesn't want to kill the culture and what America stands for? We have 0 border crossings for months now. There is no arguing the border is closed. And Sotomayor was very upset about this, obviously. Conservative Supreme Court Justice Alito wrote the majority opinion in an ordinary speech. No one would say that a person, quote, arrives in a place, for example, a house, a city, or a country, exactly, before the person enters that place. The context in which the phrase, quote, arrives in the United States is used in the immigration statutes at issue here supports an ordinary meaning reading. So as the presumption against extraterritoriality, we therefore reverse. Alito wrote, U.S. immigration officials can turn away asylum seekers now at the Mexican border. Supreme Court ruled on Thursday. And the high court's ruling overturned lower court decision that found Congress intended to permit any immigrant approaching a border checkpoint to file for asylum. So basically, guys, if they survived the journey, if they just crossed into the United States even just a little bit and cry for asylum, they were given the process. They were given a means to try to become asylum seekers, and then ultimately what happens, they get into the country, and then on and so forth. Absolutely fucking disgusting. This is a country killer. Illegal immigration is the worst thing that you can do to a country. We had to deal with it for 4 years under Biden. It's not anything new. Illegals are getting in. We're getting in. Not getting in anymore. But this is exactly why. It's so amazing how God works, fam, with this stuff. When you have that movie like Citizen Vigilante coming out, and then you have then you have Elon Musk sharing the movie to the world. Then the director releases on his own account, gets millions of views. And then we have Supreme Court justice rulings on stuff like this. It's truly incredible. And this is why, like, people love to doom and shit. I'm just like, guys, I know things are not perfect all the time and it's never to be expected, but God's got this country's back, fam. He's not going to let it fail. I can promise you. Take a listen.
Came back and said that it would be cruel to end it, that they need these protections. One of the federal judges even accused Kristi Noem of being racist for wanting to overturn these protections. So
remind us what we're looking at here.
This was Del Rio, Texas in September of 2021 when we had about 15 to 20,000 hate.
You guys remember this in Texas where there was just fucking encampments of illegals? It's like a big giant waiting line to get into the country. It's just disgusting. Because on top of this other decision about the asylum seekers, the Supreme Court also ruled in favor of the Trump admin on ending deportation protections for Syrians and Haitians. That whole special protection order that Biden gave an entire peoples, Haitians and Syrians specifically. They no longer have this special boy status, and now Trump and DHS can now ship off fucking thousands of these people.
Across the border.
Hey, we got a raid from Drunk Pinata. Welcome in, my friends. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, guys.
Legally, and just set up camp under the international bridge there. I was there. It's probably in the 4 years of border coverage, the craziest thing I ever saw. And again,
but you also pointed out to me that they might not have been allowed in under TPS or allowed to.
So what the thing about this is most of these people weren't coming from Haiti. Like I've posted all these pictures all along the riverbank. There were discarded passports, IDs, paperwork. Most of them had been living in Chile, Peru, and like Brazil.
Haitian people after the earthquake.
Yes, they were not coming directly from Haiti, but they got rid of all these documents and like these work permits from Chile because they didn't want U.S. authorities to know they had resettled in another country before coming here because it would hurt their possible asylum case.
So what were these people doing, guys? These illegals and these cartels know exactly what they're doing and how to game the system and how to find these loopholes. They can simply make them new documents. They can say they're from Haiti. They can say they're from Syria. And guess what? They're going to get special protection status underneath the Joe Biden administration, and they're just going to walk right the fuck in and get asylum. And guess what? They don't ever have to leave. That's exactly what they were doing. Exactly what they're doing. And thank you to, again, the Supreme Court, the conservative Supreme Court, for getting this right.
Fort Myers, Florida gas station to kill the clerk, reportedly identified.
Here's one Haitian that slammed a mother's face in with a hammer. You guys remember this story?
As a mother of two. Now, graphic and disturbing surveillance video captured the murder. Now, in the video, Joaquin is seen repeatedly.
You all remember this? He was smashing her car. He was goading her out. He was taking the hammer and smashing her windows on her car so she'd come out, and then he just went in and fucking cracked her with the hammer over and over again. They don't show it here, obviously. I would never show that shit. It's horrifying. But these are the types, right? These are the types that we're talking about. And now Trump's going to be able to get rid of these fuckers by the thousands.
Smashing the clerk's car with a hammer until she comes out to the parking lot to confront him. And that is when he walks right at her, winds up, and hits her in the head with the hammer. She falls down unconscious. He then bludgeons her 6 more times in the face before walking away, killing her in broad daylight. Joaquin was arrested hours later. Video of the attack was shown during his first court appearance. Detectives reportedly say Joaquin told them he wore the same clothes the clerk had seen him in 2 days earlier, so she would recognize him and intentionally smash the car to lure her outside. Now, DHS says Joaquin entered the U.S. illegally from Haiti in August 2022 under the Biden administration. A federal judge issued a final order of removal against him in 2022, but the Biden administration granted him temporary protected status.
I just saw this, guys, and I just gotta say, man, I just gotta say, something has to change with these fucking judges. Right, we were just talking about the Postmaster General not going to be sending out mail-in ballots in accordance with Trump's executive order. Justin, the U.S. Postmaster General has been blocked from withholding mail-in ballots from blue states who enable voter fraud and let illegal aliens vote. The Postmaster planned to enforce President Trump's executive order, but a leftist judge declared herself president and now has blocked it. It's just her name, guys. This judge's name was Indira Talwani. Indira Talwani. Guys, I want to say certain things right now, but I know it'd get me banned, so we'll save it for Pilled. Something needs to change with these judges. These fucking judges are not the president. They do not dictate how our country is run. They're there to enforce the fucking law, and that also means executive orders. I'm so fucking sick of reading stories, and it's been since day one, since Trump got into office. With this second admin, also happened his first admin, this system is completely rigged against a president like Trump that wants to just fucking fix everything, for God's sake. And these fucking judges allowing illegals, allowing these murderers, rapists, criminals to go run rampant throughout our communities. And this is exactly why. This is exactly why you all need to go watch citizen vigilante because he doesn't just take care of the illegals and their families. He takes care of some judges too. Fuck's sake, man. All right. I'll stop being so angry today, guys. I apologize.
Which expired in 2024. President Trump posted this brutal attack video on Truth Social, writing in part, as I've said all along, if you import the third world, you become the third world. And that is what happened over the 4 years of Democrat control. We are rapidly trying to reverse this decline through deportations. But if the Democrats are ever given another chance at power, they will immediately reopen the border and allow America to once again be a safe haven for criminals. Joaquin is being held without bond, charged with second-degree murder. ICE says Joaquin will be deported regardless of the outcome of his criminal case. ICE and Fort Myers Police Bill are holding a news conference on this case this afternoon.
Wow, this it's hard to hear all that, Brian.
So that illegal is gone, guys. And now what we have on the books as far as how many of these people are in the country, the Haitians, the Syrians, this decision affects approximately 1 million of these illegals. 1 million. This is a huge win. This will open the gate, guys, to get rid of more of this scum and cancer out of our country. And it was called that special protection status that these guys had because this is what the left and what the retard right were reading about with Iran, that we were going to be taking in all these Ukrainians. We were going to be taking in all these Iranian refugees and importing them into the United States. I can tell you guys right now, you think Trump's going to be importing a ton of Venezuelans into the country with the 2 earthquakes? Of course he's not. He's going to give them all the help he can get. Venezuela's getting a ton of help right now from all over the world, which they absolutely need. I got nothing against the Venezuelan people. I got nothing against them. They are our new friends, like we said, whether they wanted to be or not. But now they are. And Trump, obviously, he's not going to, he's going to help people, the people's people. Even if they're not American citizens, he's going to help in some kind of way. But that was a big talking point, that we were going to be going in and taking, again, disasters. These pedophile, Democrat, communists, never allowing a good disaster to go to waste, right? And they use these types of situations to import the third world into the country, and then they never leave. Well, guess what? That got reversed, and there's nothing they can do about it. And this is why I'm saying, it's a good day, guys, for the cats and dogs. Because you all remember this one, the one that went down, will go down forever in internet infamy, is this right here.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the
Haitians, he means, guys, just so you know. The Haitians.
Cats. They're eating the pets.
So funny, Kamala. You got shellacked. It's so funny, right, Kamala? You got destroyed in 2024. Destroyed.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Yes. And now this cancer is hopefully going to be now deported out. Because what that spawned, you guys all remember this. This is going back a little bit. And this doesn't feel like it was long ago, because it really wasn't. But this is where this all came from, guys. The Haitians, man. They just go around to people's ponds. They'll eat fucking squirrels. They'll eat fucking geese, ducks. Kill them right there. Make a fire out in the middle of nowhere. Eat your dog, eat your cat. It don't matter. Especially out in Springfield.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my cats. Why would you do that? Eat something else.
You guys all remember this one? Mega viral? So damn funny.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my dog. It's a catalog of other things to eat.
They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
It's funny, but it's not, right? These are the people, guys. Like, this is why I'm saying, like, all this trauma and damage these fuckers did to us. It's not all gloom and doom. It's more good than anything. And this shit's getting reversed, guys. The country is healing. And this is why this decision was so big today, because when I saw who was it specifically for, I'm like, oh yeah. These are the fuckers that are eating people's dogs and cats. And now almost 1 million of these people now are eligible for deportation. And guess what? All these people are on these lists. They know where they are too. They know exactly where they are. It's fucking incredible. And this is like why, because you guys brought up Nick Shirley today, right? Because when you go and you watch what is allowed to happen underneath these fucking communists that are these Democrats and these illegals that just run rampant. You guys brought up how Nick Shirley was out on Canal Street, and we're going to show you some clips from that right now. Like I told you guys before the break, when I used to drive in the city, Canal Street is one of the most popular streets in the entire city, one of the most busiest streets in the entire city. And there was some there's always people that are selling like fake colognes, fake handbags, like all these super high-end items, but they're all counterfeits, right? But people buy them. People make money selling counterfeits, and a lot of people are okay with having counterfeits because they look like they're the part, but it's all fake and it's cheaper. And you have these people, again, they don't pay taxes on this money. They don't do anything. And all, these things existed. They were mostly Chinatown people, okay? But now, what do you got? You got Somaliland. You got Africans out here now. And they run in shit, guys, 1 mile, 2 miles down this street, going in all directions. And what you're going to watch here with Nick Shirley, as he's doing this, as he's exposing this, and this is not his first rodeo with these people, if they really felt like they were in the right and what they were doing it was no problem, every time Nick Shirley comes around with the camera, they all hide their faces. They all turn around. They want nothing to do with it. And fam, I got to say, what Nick Shirley is doing is highly dangerous, considering the environment that we're in right now with assassinations and murder of high-profile people that are aligned with our movement. This is highly dangerous shit, and he is in a place where anything could happen to him. He's got security, but it doesn't take much to shoot a gun or to stab someone when he's least expecting it. And man, oh man, I got nothing but respect for this kid. And he went back in. We're going to watch some of this because this is exactly what happens when you let this trash just continue to grow. The cancer continues to grow and what it's turned into.
Everybody is entitled to live in this country, just like you.
Nobody's entitled to anything.
Like you.
Right.
You
pay taxes here. Do you pay taxes here?
This entire corridor is full of people that do not pay taxes.
You stop selling drugs here, all right?
We respect
Who's selling drugs?
Yes or no? Is this your rap sheet? Criminal sale of narcotics.
Said who's selling drugs, and they bring up the dude's rap sheets. Like, no, man, no, that didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Muffins in the chat, please, guys.
Possessing a controlled substance.
Welcome to Canal Street in New York City, an infamous location where you can buy counterfeit luxury items for cheap. And it used to be just a few sellers, primarily the Chinese from Chinatown, and it wasn't that big of a deal. However, now the entire area has been taken over by African men from West Africa who came here illegally from years prior and have flooded the streets and break the law each and every single day as they defraud the American tax system and make it unsafe for women.
Okay. I'm gonna get in trouble?
And now locals have to avoid the area as these men flood these streets, and they are making tens of thousands of dollars completely tax-free.
How much money does somebody make here on Canal Street selling fake Gucci?
I'm selling 2 months. I make 20,000.
And as America's biggest city has become lawless, I have a history with these illegal vendors, as they once jumped my cameraman and I. They then got deported allegedly, and now are back on the streets committing the same crimes. And in a country where fraud is rampant and politicians keep wasting our tax dollars, it's only fair we confront and expose those that defraud the system. Welcome to the largest public counterfeit market in America. Things get dicey really quick. Here we go.
This right here is the grand finale of the Canal Street battle that has been going on for months at this point. We have even tracked down to the locations where they are now storing all of their counterfeit goods. I have a history with these guys. Last summer, I filmed a video exposing the fraud and the tens of thousands of dollars that these people make each and every single week, completely tax-free, defrauding Americans as they do not pay any tax on the money they're making. So you have ideas such as taxing the rich here or adding more tax for New York City. Meanwhile, they're letting other people that aren't even legal citizens of the United States make tens of thousands of dollars each and every single week and completely tax-free. So today, this is the grand finale. We have Sweeney with us here, and we are going to the Canal Street Run Club today to see what is happening. Hoodies are available in the link down below. So quite literally on each and every single block, they got all their goods right here. And as soon as you leave the Canal Street station, you have people selling all these goods right here. Another person on this block, another lady right here. You come out of the subway and they're right here. So you have them right here, another one right here, another one right here. Oh, what do we got? AP?
No selling, no selling.
No selling? Why not? How much are you guys buying for?
We're not buying, just looking.
Just looking.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Wow, it is a busy day today.
It's packed.
It is a packed day.
Disgusting.
More right here.
Yo.
How are you doing?
God, what's going on, dude?
Good, good. What do you think about all the counterfeit selling going down here?
It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy.
Do you think these people should be able to sell these counterfeit goods out here?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of, I see both sides of it because I've heard people talk about how like these people make a living doing it.
These people aren't paying taxes.
No, that is messed up too. Because I mean, I lose 45% of my income to taxes right now. So yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy, man. It should be definitely should be some regulation to it. I hear like the old governor tried to stop it and stuff, but then it just started once he was out of office. I hear it just started firing back up, and they stopped regulating it and everything. And yeah, it's just a vicious cycle, man. It's I just feel like it makes the area just kind of trashy too. It just kind of brings down the area. Like you can't move without people trying to stop you. You know,
it is trash.
Just like makes it hard to enjoy your day. You know, go about your time and have a nice time here.
All the sellers have seen that we're here, and as soon as they see the camera, they turn their heads. Look at this. Look at all these goods. Wow. We got lots of stuff here today, huh?
Bro, look at these bags, right? And again, this is all counterfeit shit. And you're right. So how much of that was bought with stolen credit card numbers, then sold into the street too? It's all fraud. It's all fraud, man. It's a complete fucking racket.
Showcase it all. AirPods. How much? How much? Look, as soon as they see the
the moment they see Shirley, what do? They didn't do nothing. Muffins get back in their containers. They don't want none of that. They don't want none of that heat, guys. None of that smoke.
They start putting tablecloths over their faces. This is to a whole new level. I've never seen it with this many people.
It's block after block. It used to be a small little section, and if you guys can see here, this goes almost a mile, maybe 2 miles sometimes, left and right, northwest, east, south. And the city council recently released a report that if these areas were being taxed, New York City would have $1 billion back in its pockets. And you wonder why we have a budget deficit. It's because open air criminality like this and fraud happening on American streets is not penalized. And it's not the cops' fault. The cops have arrested some of these people 15, some of them 19 times. It's the politicians' fault. They will not pass legislation that
and they get right back out.
Criminalizes this behavior.
You have some more over here, some more right here. Another man right here. What are we selling? How much?
What's that?
Why? What's wrong with us videotaping?
Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Video keep running.
Yes, of course.
How would you feel if I take a camera and a video and go to North Carolina or South Carolina in those redneck cities and show?
Oh, here we redneck. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Here we go. Get the stickers out, guys.
What you do there?
Go for it.
No, how would you feel?
I feel just fine. I'm not doing anything illegal,
ma'am. I'm trying to tell you.
Ma'am, how would you feel?
What I'm trying to tell you.
Every single one of your dollars that you make, 40% goes back to the government.
Listen,
and other people get it for completely free who aren't even from here.
8 billion people in this world.
Yep.
Whether you white or black or Asian or Chinese, whatever you can be, you can. We have to respect one another.
Ah, we have to respect one another. Here we go.
Man, I 100%
That's what
agree.
this is. What is America is about? It's not taking your video and looking for people that don't look like you and try to put them
This has
down.
nothing to do with
ma'am, I respect
this is
you
what you did.
being
How
black and
many
me being
times
white.
you did this? You did this over and over and over again.
She's either Somalian or Haitian because you get the cuntiness. The cunt level is off the charts. Anyone had to deal with a Somali or a Haitian? These some of the worst people I've ever had to deal with in real life when I was working in banking. The fucking rudest, nastiest people, and they smell like shit.
Until it's gone. We want respectfully. We want to do this until it's gone. It's got nothing to do with race.
Until you gone.
Why would I be gone? I'm a taxpayer
Why would
here.
anything else would be gone?
Because
Who
this
told
is-
you nobody else is paying tax here? Because you take your camera, you walking around.
Yes, ma'am. I'll
And
answer
you
your question
think that you are entitled to it.
You are. This is public property. You're entitled to film it,
so
just like
You see how these people think? Everything's for everyone, but you can't expose the filth, you can't expose the corruption, you can't expose the crimes. Can't do it. Once you expose what they do, their entitlement, what they feel entitled to, because guys, this all ties into the religion as well. They are totally okay with stealing, raping, killing, and just completely defrauding anybody in this country, the government included, because their religion is overreaching and over extends over all these laws. It doesn't matter to these people. And if they are allowed to continue to do this, then you have a city that's on their knees 6 times a fucking day praying to a pedophile god.
Everybody else.
Of course, they're entitled to film me. If you want to film me right now, you can.
You're not listening to what I'm trying
listening
to
and
say.
responding to what you're saying.
No, you're
listening.
not.
I'm listening.
There you go.
Type it in for me. Yeah, I'm listening.
Now listen.
I'm listening, ma'am. What's your name?
What's your name?
It doesn't matter. My name
name's
don't
Vic
matter.
Shirley.
You came to
She don't want ICE. Pick her up. We know why. It's okay. We don't want ICE to come get you. We got you. We got it.
my place.
This is your place?
So now I'm
my place
talking
as
to you.
It's his place
It
as
is
well.
your place.
He pays taxes here. Do you pay taxes here?
Why the
What?
question? Why should I answer you?
He asked me.
Should be pretty simple, right? You pay taxes in the United States? Yeah. Most law-abiding American citizens do.
Do you pay taxes here?
I pay taxes here.
No.
You pay taxes here?
No. What give you the right to just walk to me and ask me if I pay taxes?
You came to me.
Let me do.
What they want.
Let me do.
This is what they want.
What do they want? We want our laws to be followed.
Respectfully, we're just having a civil conversation. If you disagree, that we're happy to
I didn't disagree or anything. I just think that y'all are.
I know. Would I take my camera?
I've heard it multiple times.
Would I take my camera and walk up to you
Well, she approached us, and we're answering questions she might have.
Yeah, because you've been here a million times. I will give them the energy because they.
Ma'am, so for every dollar
Ma'am,
we make.
what is your name? My name is Sweeney. It's very
My
nice to
name
meet
is
you.
Awa. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, well, okay, so she's African.
We have been here.
I'm
This is our
trying to
third
tell-
time
Figures.
being here. Yes, I'm listening.
I'm trying to tell you
Yes.
that the right you have and how you feel is so is everybody else. We didn't came to a word. We didn't get to a point where I am entitled to walk up to this lady and tell her, do you pay taxes in America?
Well,
Do you?
Can I-
Do you
can I
pay?
respond
Can
to
you
that?
leave in America?
Be offended,
I would have
right?
no problem with it whatsoever.
Her voice, guys.
Yeah,
That's why they have a problem, because they're doing stuff illegal here.
exactly.
What do you think about all the counterfeit selling that takes place here?
This is ridiculous. I think
So this is what I'm saying. Like, you have these psychopaths, right? This African woman going off for a fucking. Her voice is just like, just shut the fuck up and go back and go eat whatever. Go eat some fucking tree bark back in Africa. And then you have base people who are like just sitting there listening to this and like, yeah, we know.
Do I have to answer you a question? Who are you?
Can I respond to that?
For instance,
do
you
you
pay taxes here in America?
You just want to talk.
Absolutely.
I will answer you.
Why
And would you
I
have a problem with
answer
somebody
your
asking you to pay taxes?
Okay, I can respond to you.
I really wouldn't.
If you weren't doing anything illegal, you wouldn't be offended.
I wouldn't have
right?
no problem with it whatsoever.
The city council for
Yeah.
That's why they have a problem, because they're doing stuff illegal here.
Exactly.
What do you think about all the counterfeit selling that takes place here?
This is ridiculous. I think it's insane. Garbage, pollution, just mass
And
consumerism.
Do you live here?
I do. I'm from Queens.
And how do you feel like as far as like the safety of Canal, this area?
No, I think it's overly congested. I think there's a lot of like shady things going on, and I understand people want to get things for a cheaper price, but this has to be regulated somehow. It's not fair to pedestrians.
The lady then came back and tried to make this a race issue when in reality this has
there it is.
Nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with what's right and what's wrong. What's wrong with us being
People
here?
that don't look like you.
It's not.
Do you know about the First Amendment?
It's all
Stop making it race. That's racially
It is
divisive.
race.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
If you show me a bunch of white folks
If
committing
you-
fraud in
if
the
your
street,
video-
I'll come right back.
If all your
Unfortunately, I don't see them.
If all your videos you ever made that you took the video in a camera and walk around North Carolina where they make
Where?
that
What? Where?
where they make that fake wine and ask them if they're paying taxes.
That could be a
Show
tax
me one
video.
of those
That-
videos.
great. If you
Show
showed
me.
us where, that'll
you
be
will
his next
never
video.
because you feel like they are entitled to be in this country. Well, guess what? So is everybody.
All the crime goes back to your people, cunt. That's the truth. Let's just say most of the crime, not all of it, because white people, they're doing shady shit too. Everyone doing shady shit. But, you know, white people doing, white citizens, American citizens doing crime, then okay. Your people are a double banger. Illegal fucking citizens committing crimes, and they all go back to your people, or people that look just like you, and we're fucking tired of it. Because you get so angry about it. And this is why, guys, exposing this stuff and talking about this stuff all the time is extremely important, because the problem is, all it takes is one election to have this all turn around the wrong way. And these people that understand that, the cartels really understand this more than anybody, is that, I've said this before, they are willing to hold out and, you know, bring things down for 4 years if they have to, wait Trump out, and then re-ramp things up while they do things in Canada, while they do ramp things up in other countries. And they'll lay low for a while, and then they'll just wait for a change in leadership if that ever happens. This is why we need to have consecutive victories and mandates so we can make this the permanent culture of America for the future. Nothing is ever set in stone, and you cannot get complacent, because you have people like this. Migrants in Mexico told me, this is from Julio Rosas. Migrants in Mexico told me they are glad Democrats have worked to defund DHS and ICE, and they are waiting for Trump to not be president so they can enter the United States. Quote, but that is okay. They should remove DHS funding. Once he leaves, we will head north. Why not? When I see this shit, guys, like the entitlement to our fucking country, when I see this, it is beyond infuriating to me. Beyond infuriating. And they are waiting, guys. The fucking horde. The third world horde cancer that are these illegals. They are waiting to get back in. Crazy, man. And this is why all this shit matters. And like I said, if you guys need the link, I'm going to drop the link right now in the chat. I'm going to drop this link right now. This is why I'm glad the Supreme Court ruled what they ruled. And this is Elon Musk here. That the post that the link that I just dropped, guys, right here for you, fam. This is the link for the movie, so you guys can see it. It's only an hour and a half. Not long. Not long at all. But you got to go watch it. You got to go watch it. Absolutely fire. Absolutely incredible. So, guys, a transition, because I do want to talk about one other Supreme Court decision here that was absolutely great, real quick, and then we're going to get into the Mamdani remorse here from the Democrats. It's just so damn good. If we ever had to see a civil war between the right and the left, if you were to ask AI to write out what that would look like, it might look like something like this. And thanks to Down Home, you sent this one.
It was late 2026, and political conflict was coming to a head. The right was not giving any ground, and the left decided it was time to take action.
We had to do something. The Republicans were using every trick in the book, mainly voting to take over our country. It was finally time for war.
The left began to quickly make preparations to take the country by force.
It's not easy to start a war. It involves a lot of talking on the phone, which gives many of us anxiety.
An initial target was settled on, a lazy suburb that served as a symbol of the bourgeoisie and capitalism. But this small neighborhood was not caught by surprise.
Doreen's son goes to one of those fruity colleges on the West Coast, and we got word from him war was coming.
The invading army descended on the small neighborhood, but the attack did not go as planned.
In the city, we're used to being able to burn down a target and no one does anything.
I guess it's different in the suburbs, though.
The suburbanites had an ace up their sleeves: firearms.
One of the big issues is how we hate guns, but the right loves them. I guess none of us considered how big a disadvantage that would put us in a civil war.
A single warning shot was fired, causing half the invading force to have a panic attack. The rest fled for their lives. The Second American Civil War was over.
Everyone said I was crazy owning 6 AR-15s. And I guess they had a point, since we had a full civil war and I barely needed the one.
The left signed a statement of unconditional surrender. The right was now fully in control of the country.
As part of the surrender, we technically own California. We're seeing if it's possible to just push it off into the sea.
Many of the losing combatants fled to the far north. Starvation was rampant among them from lack of access to DoorDash. Still, not everyone saw what happened as a total loss for the left.
I think we won by showing we will stand up to Republicans. But haven't you been exiled to Canada? It's great! I love it here!
So good, man. Solid stuff. Thank you to AI for writing some good, solid stuff there, man. All right, guys, we're going to move everyone over to pill.net right now exclusively, as we always do. We're going to cover this other quick Supreme Court decision for big 2A rights, and then we're going to be getting into the big remorse for Mamdani, and then this base pastor that absolutely beat the shit out of this douchebag who threatened to rape his kids, his wife, and kill them. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Off a Kick, Rumble, X, YouTube. Thank you all for being here as per usual, guys. We're going to be ending this show a little bit shorter tonight, probably in about 20-25 minutes. Babysitter can only watch the kids for a certain amount of time today, so we got to take care of that. We'll see you guys over on Pill. Thank you all for joining on the other platforms. Thank you, Little Cat, as always, and thank you, William Crane, for the $10 Rumble rant. Said if we removed the illegals and black population, we would have crime stats similar to Switzerland or Japan. Yeah, man, I'd say get rid of all the criminals. Kill the rapists, pedophiles, the quick trials for all these people, and just eliminate them. And you're good. Things would change very fast. All right, guys, we'll see you over on Pilled. Goodbye, my friends.